this video, I want to talk to you about conjunctive adverbs, a tricky group of words. They're going to look like coordinating conjunctions, all right? But listen to what they're called. They're called conjunctive adverbs. They're really adverbs, but they seem to describe the activity of the whole sentence, of the whole action that the sentence is talking about. And they do have a sort of transitional function to them. They help sentences in a paragraph transition with each other. So they help the flow of a paragraph or of a chain of thoughts. But they're really adverbs. They're not conjunctions. So they cannot join elements or patterns together. Technically, that would be incorrect to do so. It would produce a major sentence error like a comma splice or a fuse sentence. So it's very important for you to get the feel of what a conjunctive adverb looks like. And again, I would recommend getting a list online. Just Google conjunctive adverb list and take a look at the words that show up and realize that about 60% of the time you can trust that sort of list, but there are a few words that are tricky. And let's just talk more about some more stable characteristics that they have so that you can begin to recognize what a conjunctive adverb is, as opposed to just memorizing a list. Although lists help, but you got to be flexible with them. So the first thing you should really remember is a conjunctive adverb is not going to be a subordinating conjunction. Remember, the key thing about a subordinating conjunction is that they join two patterns together. Verb, here's your verb, here's the subject, here's a verb and subject. So here it is. Got two patterns on either side, and that you can take the whole thing and move it to the front and say, if you go, comma, we will go. That's a subordinating conjunction. Now, a conjunctive adverb is going to look something like these are common conjunctive adverbs, but again, they're not always this. Like, also can slip around on you, okay? But moreover, in addition, therefore, nonetheless, likewise, subsequently, furthermore, however, consequently, also. Now, words like this, and nonetheless, and moreover, and furthermore, and consequently, those almost always will be conjunctive adverbs. But words like also might change their stripe on you, so be careful. But let's look how the conjunctive adverbs function. Often they'll come at the beginning of a sentence. And again, their job is to help the flow of a paragraph. It just sounds better. They have a sort of transitional function to them. But they're not joining elements together. All right. So something like, moreover, the box was dented. You see, this is not a true conjunction because they're not joining two patterns together. It's just getting tacked on to the front of one pattern. This would be verb was dented, who or what was dented, subject, and here it is. So they aren't joining two patterns together. Now notice the other thing. You can take this word. Here's another characteristic of conjunctive adverbs. You can take it and you can put it in different parts of the sentence. Even at the end, in the middle. You can go, the box, comma, moreover, was dented, or the box was dented, moreover. Now, you probably would see it more common like the box, moreover, was dented. And so here you see what was at the front can also show up in the middle. But it's going to be surrounded by commas. All right. So that's, you can't do that with a subordinating conjunction. You cannot say, we will go, you if go. You cannot go, if we will go, you go. That's not what it's saying. But you can take this conjunctive adverb and you can slip it around in there. Okay, so here it is. However, this is a conjunctive adverb. And notice how it's kind of modifying the whole sentence, right? Now this has a genuine subordinating conjunction here, if. So now notice you can go, if it is replaced, comma, we will not complain. So you can say, however, if it is replaced, comma, we will not complain. Or you could also say, however, comma, we will not complain if it is replaced. So now notice I can take the however and I can put it right here. I can put it right here. I can put it at the end. I can say, we, however, will not complain if it is replaced. Or, we will not complain, however, if it is replaced. Or, we will not complain if it is replaced, however. I can put it all over the place. That's what a conjunctive adverb can do. It can slip around. Not so a subordinating conjunction. It has to either be between two patterns. All right, verb, subject, verb, subject, or it has to be, if it in front of a pattern that's at the at the front of another one. So you cannot just take if and just slip it everywhere, but you can do that with however. Now I want to show you something about next, because I didn't put next on the list. It just depends on what group it's on. So again, be careful when you learn lists, because what if I say we will go next? All of a sudden, next is an adverb because it gives you more information about will go, when that verb will take place. Well, what if we go, next, you must add sugar to the mix, and we're talking like we're giving a how-to speech to make a cake or something, all right? Can I take the word next and just add it here? I can add it here. I can put it at the end. You must next add sugar to the mix. You must add sugar next to the mix. You must add sugar to the mix next. I can move it around like that. So this is really sort of a transition word. It feels like it's joining stuff together, but it's really more joining steps or thoughts together, showing how they all work together as a unit. And in that sense, it has a conjunctive function or feel to it, but it is not a genuine conjunction. In fact, it's an adverb. That's why we call them conjunctive adverbs. They're adverbs that kind of add a conjunctive element to the words we're working with, but they are not genuine conjunctions. So the moral of this little video is be careful with conjunctive adverbs. They can never join things together, including sentence patterns.